Good morning, everyone. Like any committed personal relationship that we have, the way we build our personal relationship with our family, our friends, our love partners, like our boyfriend, our girlfriend, the way we nurture it is also the way we nurture our relationship between our business and our customers. Ika nga kung paano natin pahalagahan, alagaan, at mahalin yung relationship natin personally, ganun din dapat ang ginagawa natin in building a good relationship between our business and our customers. Di ba sabi nga natin, we need our customers to run a successful business. And I do believe in that. Actually, naniniwala ako na one of the main factors that leads to business success is our customers. And ang customers natin ang nagsisilbing puso ng isang negosyo. And of course, with our customers, they also have their certain expectations from the business, 'di ba? So may mga expectations sila na dapat nating ma-meet, may expectations sila na dapat nating ma-meet at malagpasan yung expectations nila, 'di ba? Hindi lang dapat ma-meet kundi malagpasan pa. And so we want to make sure that we deliver onto those expectations. And sabi ko nga kanina, hindi lang basta ma-deliver yung expectation or maibigay yung expectation, kundi malagpasan pa. And that is part of the improvement of the business, di ba? And develop a good customer relationship. And once you develop a good customer relationship and you could able to meet all those expectations of your customers, then you can see that the business is growing, that the business is developing further. And with that, I am Maria Angelica Bubansunga, and this is a webinar about building an effective customer service relations for tourism sectors. Now let us proceed with my topic for today, which is all about customer relations. Ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin ng customer relations? Pag sinabi natin customer relations, this simply describes the ways that a company will engage with its customers to improve the customer experience. So the main goal of customer relations is to create a mutually beneficial relationship with our customers that extends beyond the acquisition of the service. Pag sinabi nating customer relations, may simula pero wala dapat hangganan. Kasi ang main goal ng customer relations is to build a good relationship or established relationship with our customers na nagsisimula from the moment they inquire from our business at wala dapat hangganan yun. Kasi dapat tuloy-tuloy yung pagbibigay natin ng magandang experience sa customers natin even if hindi na nila ina-avail yung produkto or yung serbisyo natin. Once they avail the service of our business, tapos na ba yung customer relations dapat? Of course not. Walang hangganan yung customer relations natin dapat sa business natin, especially if we are into a service business. Okay? So, customer relations simply means of reaching out to your customers. Yung engagement mo, ano ba yung level of engagement mo sa customers mo, how do you reach them, how often you reach them, and what are the ways that you do to reach out to your customers. Paano ka ba nagre-reach out sa kanila? Sabi nga natin kanina, nagsisimula yung customer relations pero walang katapusan. Hindi dapat nagtatapos yung pagre-reach out ninyo sa customers ninyo. Kasi di ba dapat ang operations at yung kita ng business dapat continuous, di ba? Dapat hindi nagtatapos. Dapat tuloy-tuloy. Sustainable dapat tuloy-tuloy yung earnings natin sa business natin. So, dapat ganun din ang ginagawa natin sa customer relations natin. Dapat tuloy-tuloy din, walang tigil, di ba? There should be no stop in customer relations. So, it simply means of reaching out to your customers. Ang tanong dyan, kailan kayo nagre-reach out sa customers ninyo? Gaano kadalas kayo nagre-reach out sa customers ninyo? At sino ba talaga or ano ang nire-reach out ninyo? Baka hindi nyo alam kung ano o sino yung nire-reach out ninyo. And at the same time, ano-ano yung mga paraan na ginagawa ninyo para makapag-reach out kayo or ma-engage pa ninyo lalo yung business ninyo sa customers ninyo. Halimbawa kasi niyan is, pumunta ako doon sa isang hotel or sa isang resort. Siyempre, may matatapos yung pag-avail ko dun sa service, 'di ba? Uuwi ako. Then, syempre, gusto mo ba na yung customers mo na yon doon na magtatapos yon? Syempre gusto mo na bumalik yung customer mo doon sa business mo, 'di ba? And part nung goal mo na yun is yung makapagbigay ka ng magandang experience sa kanila. And that good experience ay hindi lang maibibigay sa pamamagitan ng pagkakaroon ng magandang rooms, masarap na pagkain, but also building a good customer relations. And that customer relations is kung paano ka mag-interact, paano ka mag-reach out sa customers mo. And after they acquired your services, anong gagawin mo? 'Di ba? Doon na papasok lalo si customer relations. Dapat si customer relations mo doon, paano mo masasabi na that you have your connection with your customers? Paano mo mabibuild yung connection mo kay customers after they acquire the services? Okay, pasok po doon si customer relations. Ano yung mga gagawin ninyo? Halimbawa po dyan, yung araw-araw na nagte-text sa akin, wala talagang humpay. Sila po ang, hindi ko naman masabing ka-textmate. Kasi di ba we are on Messenger na, kadalasan doon na tayo nagsisend ng mga messages. Madalang yung nagte-text sa atin. So kadalasan po nagme-message sa akin, I don't know if the feeling is mutual. Si Talk and Text, yan, si Globe, PLDT, hindi naman po sila nagbabago. They are very consistent in texting me every day. Diba? But what is good with them is hindi lang sila nagte-text simply because they have their technical problems that they want to advise you with. Hindi lang dahil doon. Minsan, pag may mga special occasions like Mother's Day, Christmas, and special holidays, they do send messages, and that really amazes me. Nakaka-amaze siya kasi nga that is part of your customer relations eh. Kasi hindi nagtapos yung service mo sa kanila, hindi natapos dun yung engagement ng business mo sa customer mo once na pumili sila ng produkto sa iyo eh. Or once na nag-avail sila ng service mo. Walang katapusan kasi until now, ilang taon na, nagme-message pa rin sila sa akin regularly. And that is part of customer relations. At sana yun din yung may apply natin sa mga businesses natin. And what is really good when I see some notifications from my Facebook account, nakikita ko naman na yung mga nasa tourism sector, especially nowadays, they are really active in social media. And that is one of the trends. Sa ngayon, yun ang ginagamit nila as form of customer relations yan. Ginagamit nila yan trend yan ngayon for us to have our good customer relations. Yan ang ginagawa nila na nakakatuwa. Kasi say for example, dun sa gustong-gusto ko na parang resort sa Sablayan, nakikita ko yung customer relations nila ay good. Kasi aside from personal interaction, I can see that there is a personal engagement of the management to their clients. Maganda. And aside from that, sa Facebook page nila, they do post marami silang pinopost about their resorts, their hotel. And at the same time, whenever there is a customer na nag-i-inquire about reservations, about their resorts, about their hotel, nagre-reply sila agad-agad. And that is really good. Kasi feeling mo, welcome ka doon sa business nila. Maganda yon para sa customers, 'di ba? At saka sa business. And let us now differentiate customer relations with customer service. Pag sinabi naman natin customer service, the customers are the ones reaching out to our business. Pag sinabi natin customer relations, tayo, yung business natin, yung nagre-reach out sa customers natin. Ano yung ginagawa natin to reach out to them? Diba? Ngayon naman, pag sinabi natin customer service, our customers are reaching out to our business. Yun naman pinagkaiba nilang dalawa. So ngayon, paano nga ba nangyayari yon si customer service? How are you going to answer their queries? How are you going to give them what they need from your business? And yun yung mga paraan na kung saan nagbibigay tayo ng customer service, di ba? Pag tumawag sila, may kailangan sila sa inyo, may tinatanong sila, customer service yun. Pag may problema, sasagutin mo, yun ang customer service. And of course, the services that you give, kung ano yung kailangan nila from your business, yun yung tinatawag nating customer service. And especially, every single interaction that we make with our customer really matters. So let us make sure that our interaction with our customers is really good and something that is remarkably good to our customers. Dapat lahat positive, yung mabibigay nating experience or yung mai-add natin, maidadagdag natin sa experience ng customers natin. Ang laki kasi po talaga ng impact ng customer service sa experience ng ating customers. So, ako isa rin ako sa ganyan. Naapektuhan din ako. Ako kasi yung klase ng tao, emotionally talaga. Yun yung atake sa akin. Kaya minsan, kahit simple lang yung lugar, simple lang yung pagkain, but if there is a good customer relations and the customer service is good, wala akong doon, wala akong masabi. Yun yung isang factor talaga na tinitignan ko. And I don't think, kung yung iba, same sa akin ha, pero ako lang kasi ganun. Okay? So, when we say customer relations, it also aims to build a relationship kung saan both side could win. Panalo si customers, panalo din si business. And it's a win-win situation for both sa customers at saka sa business natin. 'Di ba? Magkakaroon ng magandang experience si customer sa business natin at tuloy-tuloy lang 'yun. And at the same time, nagkaroon tayo ng customers, and at the same time baka magkaroon tayo ng loyal customers, and syempre may kinita tayo. It's a win-win situation if we have our good customer relations. Now, what kind of a relationship we want to establish with our customers? Now, let's talk about the relationship. Ano bang klaseng relasyon ang gusto nyong buuin with your customers? In answering that question, we have to consider these three. The first one is what we call as the level of commitment. Pag sinabi nating level of commitment, gaano ka ka-committed in reaching out or engaging yourself to your customers? That is through your customer service. Another is the kinds of interaction that you want to have. Every single interaction that you make with your customers is vitally important because interaction says something about you or how your business from beginning to the end. And when your customers reach out to you, kailangan mong maging responsive, at hindi lang basta maging responsive, dapat mabilis talaga kayong mag-response. Ano man ang sitwasyon ninyo, ano man ang kinalalagyan ninyo, at kung ano man yung paraan ninyo para magkaroon kayo ng communication with your customers. And that leads us to the third answer to our question, which is the medium that we use to communicate with our customers. Paano nga ba tayo nagre-reach out sa customers natin? Ano nga ba yung ginagamit natin to reach out to them? Kung pumunta sila personally sa business natin, then we can say that we have our personal communication with them. We have our personal interaction to them. But when you reach out to them, after nilang mag-avail ng services ninyo, anong ginawa ninyo? Diba? Nung nandun sila sa business ninyo, you have your personal interaction, you give them a good service, but after they avail the service, once na nag-check out sila doon sa hotel ninyo, anong ginawa ninyo? Anong ginawa ninyo to reach out to them? That is customer relations, di ba? Customer relations yun. What did you do to reach out to them? Ano bang ginawa ninyo? Ano yung ginagawa ninyo? So, hindi kasi, di ba sabi natin, hindi kasi natatapos yung relationship or yung customer relations once na natapos na nilang gamitin yung serbisyo ng business ninyo. So, it continues. Dapat tuloy-tuloy lang kung paano tayo makipag-communicate sa kanila, kung paano tayo mag-interact sa kanila. Maraming paraan para makapag-communicate tayo sa customers natin from which we can deliver or from which we can reach out to our customers, diba? And we can still continuously improve the experience that they've had in our business. So example niyan, 'di ba, very trendy na nga ngayon na gumagamit tayo ng social media. And aside from that, hindi siya masyadong magastos. We have our social media like Facebook, we have our Instagram, we use our FB page, website, yan, web page yan, gumagamit tayo yan. And we can also communicate with our customers and to continually serve them and continually give them the customer relations of our business through cell phones, yan, through emails, telephone, pwede natin silang tawagan. Whenever we have something to ask them, we have something to update them, yan, pwede natin silang ma-communicate yan sa paraan yan. Okay? So, next are the different types of customer relationship. Ano ba yung customer relationships na to? Anong klaseng relationship ba ang nababagay sa inyo or currently meron kayo or ginagawa na ninyo? The first type of relationship is building no relationship at all, or what we call as transactional relationship. So when we say building no relationship or transactional relationship, this is a means of engaging with the customers at the moment they make a purchase. Nagkakaroon lang tayo ng relationship with them, or we only engage our business to our customers when they purchase our service or our product. And this could be done by a person, either a person, could be a robot or assistant. Yung taong gumagawa na yun or yung taong nag-engage doon sa customers natin when they are going to acquire our services, and after they acquire the services, ang gumagawa nun is yung robot, or yung sometimes ang gumagawa nun is yung system. Yun nga lang, medyo mahal kapag nag-acquire tayo ng service, di ba? Kasi alam ko hindi ganun kamura talaga. System is not a cheap asset for the business. Medyo magagastusan lang tayo. But makakatulong naman talaga siya ng maganda para sa business natin. And sa tingin ko, pag system ang sumasagot natin, hindi naman natin ina-expect, di ba, na sino yung sumasagot, di ba? Kung ano yung gumagawa, ang alam lang natin, computer yon. Ang best example na to yan, yung mga booking applications. Pag pumunta ka sa booking applications, makikita mo kung saan, type mo lang, kung saan mo gustong pumunta, saang lugar, lalabas na yung iba't ibang hotels and reservations na pwede mong kunin with the inclusions that you want, i-click mo na lang with the budget that you want, that you have, and at the same time, pag magbabayad ka, i-click mo lang yun, type ka lang, then tapos na, nakapagpabook ka na. Wala, yun yung tinatawag nating transactional relationship. System yung gumagawa. System yung nakikipag-engage or nagre-reach out sa customers natin. Automatic siya. And another example, ito mura to, libre pa minsan. There is an automatic response sa Facebook page natin. Pag gumawa tayo ng Facebook page, di ba may messenger din doon. Pag message kayo ng customers ninyo, pwede kayong gumawa ng automatic response, lalo na kapag hindi kayo active sa moment na yon. So maganda talaga, benefit talaga tong Facebook page na to. I am not promoting ha, pero kasi nga, di ba, nagbe-business din naman ako, nagbebenta ako online. So therefore, I have my Facebook page. Itong Facebook page na to, you can create an automatic response na kung saan kahit hindi ka active, halimbawa na ito, may mga general na or mga basic questions yung customers ninyo about your business na kung saan pwede nang sagutin. Automatic, magre-reply si Facebook page messenger niyo. Halimbawa ito, tinanong, where is your store located? Pag inopen nila yung messenger ng Facebook page ninyo at i-message nila kayo, lalabas yung mga messages na yan na mga basic information about your business. Pag kinlik nila yan, may automatic na response yan. Which is very, lang naman, mura lang siya, or hindi naman kayo gagastos ng mahal dyan. Minsan nga, free data, pwede na. So, ganun. Ganyan lang, pwede na. Sa panahon ngayon, pwede na. Accessible na siya para sa lahat. And the second relationship is the self-service relationship. Pag sinabi naman natin self-service relationship, this is where the business has no direct contact with the customer but provides all the necessary equipment for customers to help themselves. And halimbawa nito yung mga vendo machine. Yan, kung kayo sa business ninyo, sa kadalanan nasa tourism sectors kayo, kapag sa hotels ninyo, kung ayaw niyo na mag-hire ng maraming waiters and gusto niyo magkaroon ng self-service sa customers niyo, yan, pwede niyo gawin yan. Maglagay lang kayo ng vending machines, then let the customers do the job for you. Yung maglalagay lang sila ng pera, then ayun, nilalabas na yung drinks na gusto nila or yung food na gusto nila. Another example is yung sa laundry. So instead na magbabayad kayo ng tao na maglalaban ng mga gamit ninyo or gamit ng customers ninyo sa hotel, better to have this one, additional income. Yun nga lang, additional capital. But in the long run, it could have an additional income for the business. Diba? So, self-service relationship. Walang engagement between the business and the customers. Hinahayaan nyo na yung customers ninyo yung gumawa ng trabaho, di ba? Doon sa business ninyo. So, no need for you to interact or mag-reach out doon sa customers ninyo in this type of relationship. Another is the personal assistance relationship. Pag sinabi nating personal assistance relationship, this is one where the customer can communicate with the real person to get help during sales process or after the accommodation is complete. So this could happen on phone, emails, or other social media platforms, while some other business provides also live chats like FB, live, yan, yung mga live chat sa website na kung saan, common na din na ginagawa yan ngayon, na kung saan mas nagkakaroon tayo ng, parang in general na public na yung ginagawa, na public na yung pag-i-inform natin or yung pag-i-educate natin sa customers natin about our business. Pina-public na natin siya, pwede yung gawin sa ngayon, pwede na siyang gawin ngayon. And dati, pwede tawagan niya sila through phone, telephone, or our cellphone. Diba? Mobile numbers. So yun ang ginagawa natin when it comes to personal assistance relationship. And for the dedicated personal assistance relationship, it is almost the same with the one that we have discussed earlier, the personal assistance relationship. Yun nga lang, with the word dedicated. Pag sinabi kasi nating dedicated personal assistance relationship, this is where each client has a specific representative devoted to them. You can say that from among other relationships na binanggit natin kanina, kung yun ang tinatawag natin ng mga complicated relationships, ito yung stable, pinaka-stable, pinaka-matindi na yung kapit dyan sa relationship na ito. Okay? So, example natin dito is yung mga nasa parlor, yung mga nasa massage, nasa spa, yan sila. Yan yung mga example yung sa barbershop na kung saan first time pumunta doon, tapos nagustuhan mo yung service nung representative or empleyado ng business na yon, nagustuhan mo yung servisyo niya, kung paano sila mag-reach out sa'yo, kung paano nila maibigay yung servisyo sa'yo, nagustuhan mo, yun. Pagbalik mo, siya na hinanap mo. So, yung management or yung business, alam na kung sino yung representative na siya ang mag-a-assist sa'yo once na pumunta ka sa business ninyo or once na pumunta ka sa business nila. Okay? And another is the loyalty programs. Pag sinabi nating loyalty programs, this is being represented by several membership into different businesses where you are given membership cards. Of course, nag-a-avail ka nito because of the rewards to our customers, and that is by means of discounts and other benefits pa. Siyempre, ang binibuild mo dito is yung susunod na relationship. Para ka nagbibuild ng long-term relationship. Kasi nag-avail sila sa iyo ng membership magbabayad sila doon. So, siyempre, sayang naman kung hindi sila babalik sa business mo, sayang yung binayad nila for the membership. Di avail na lang nila, magkaka-discount pa sila. Strategy rin yan, diba? Maganda rin yung gawin. So, lalo na, diba, sa mga nasa tourism sectors, maganda gawin yan, yung mga loyalty programs, especially yung mga membership. Okay? The next relationship that I am talking about earlier is the long-term relationship. Pag sinabi nating long-term relationship, these are built with customers over time through regular interactions and possibly with an emotional connection. And this type of customers are the die-hard fan or fans of your business. Sila yung kahit anong mangyari, sa'yo ako. Pag lumingon ka, akin ako, char. Hindi po ganun. Sila yung diehard fans Ano man ang mangyari, sa'yo ako. Sa business mo ako pupunta. Simply because your advocacy is the same with the advocacy of your customers. Baka isa yun sa dahilan. Say for example, the advocacy of your business is environmental, di ba? Environmental sustainability. And syempre, yung mga environmentalists or nature lovers, syempre pupunta dun sa business mo. Saan pa ba sila pupunta? Eh, dun ako sa business kung saan pinopromote yung advocacy na. Yung advocacy na yun, yun din yung pinaniniwalaan ko at advocacy ko. Say for example, also dito, yung nagpo-promote ng local products, eh kung yung customers ay gusto nila local products, syempre doon sila bibili, doon sa tao na nagbibenta rin mismo ng local products lang, yung nagsusupport din mismo sa local products. And with that sense, kasi you try to build a long-term relationship. Pero, maging cautious kayo. Sometimes kasi nagiging kampante tayo eh. Porket alam natin na yung tao ay nandyan, tiwala lang tayo na nandyan sila palagi. Hindi dapat ganun. Dapat sasabihin natin, lagi naman nandito yan si ma'am. Okay lang yan, unahin muna natin yung mga bagong customers. Huwag ganon. Sila yung dapat nating mas mahalin, pangalagaan. Dapat parehas lagi yung treatment. Hindi naman mas pahalagahan, mas mahalin, pero dapat parehas yung treatment natin sa mga bago at yung mga customers natin na loyal na sa atin. Yung na masasabi natin that we have already our long-term relationship with them. Hindi yung sasabihin natin na porket matagal na sila, tiwala na kayo na nandyan sila palagi. Syempre, malay natin, di ba? Lumingon sila sa iba. At hindi sila tinrato ng ganon. Masakit yun para sa atin, di ba? Wala naman taong gusto na ipagpalit tayo sa iba. Pero baka may dahilan, baka ipagpalit tayo. At wag naman sana natin gagawin yun. Kapag alam natin na may customers tayo na lubusang nagtitiwala at nagmamahal sa atin, huwag natin pakakawalan mo. Alagaan natin sila lalo. Okay? So, drama po, no? So, next is proactive versus reactive services approach. Ano nga ba pinakaiba ng proactive sa reactive service approach? Pag sinabi po nating proactive customer service approach, this simply refers to preventive strategies taken by companies in an attempt to avoid customer service issues, while reactive customer service is when your customer service agents react when a customer reaches out to them. Sa madaling salita, pag sinabi po nating proactive, advance kayo mag-isip. Pag sinabi natin reactive, antay-antay lang muna tayo at a-action tayo kapag may nangyari na. Ganun po yung ibig sabihin nun. But it doesn't mean na ang reactive hindi po maganda. You should simply assess kung ano ba ang kailangan. Ano ba ang approach na ang kailangan ng business natin. Hindi porket ganun ang definition ng reactive ay ibig sabihin hindi nyo na pwedeng gamitin sa business niyo. Ibig sabihin nun hindi na siya maganda. It depends on the type of your business. Nakadepende yan. Hindi sa lahat ng pagkakataon, proactive approach or proactive service approach ang pwede natin gawin sa business natin. Minsan, kailangan din reactive service approach. It depends. Kaya nga, di ba po, pag gumagawa tayo ng desisyon sa kung ano ang dapat natin gawin sa ating negosyo or sa ating business, iyan ay nagre-require ng strategic planning. Kailangan pinagtaplanuhan muna natin ng mabuti. At sa pagpaplano natin na yun, ina-assess dapat natin every intrinsic and extrinsic factors na kung saan maaaring maka-apekto doon sa operations ng business natin. Okay po? So, in proactive service approach, sa madaling salita po, pag sabi nga natin kanina, advance kayo mag-isip. So, bago pa magkaroon ng problema, dalawang instance po kasi yan sa proactive service approach. Bago pa magka-problema, may solusyon ka na. Ina-anticipate mo na darating ng problema na to, kaya dapat may solusyon na ako. Yun po yun. Or, otherwise, ganito naman po, bago pa magka-problema, hindi mo nahahayaan na dumating pa yung problema na yun. Nasolusyonan mo na, kaya hindi na darating pa yung problema na yun. Yun yung proactive service approach. Okay po, hindi natin hinihintay na magreklamo muna si customers, na magalit muna si customers bago tayo gagawa ng paraan. So, bago pa malaman ng customers natin na may problema at na-identify mo na agad na may problema doon sa, say, for example, sa system ninyo, ginawan mo na siya ng paraan bago pa magalit yung customers ninyo. While in reactive kasi, hihintayin muna natin na may mag-react or may magalit or may magreklamo bago tayo gagawa ng aksyon para masolusyonan yung problema nila. Okay po? So, next is what we call as customer service characteristics. Ano po ba yung dapat taglayin na characteristic ng nasa customer service? So now, first is the integrity. Number one is an integrity. It is an adherence to moral and ethical principles. We are talking about what is morally good, what is morally right, and what is morally wrong. So soundness of moral character, your honesty. In the business world today, integrity is something that we hope to find in the companies that we interact with. The successful companies are those that have integrity as one of their core values. We have to keep in our mind that customer loyalty is a direct result of the integrity displayed by the company. So when we say integrity, this characteristic comes through in the way they do business and the way that they treat their customers. Dapat tama at makatao yung pagtrato natin sa customers natin, and we have to equally treat them. Hindi porket hindi nakakotse ay hindi na natin sila itatrato ng maayos. We have to equally treat our customers regardless of what you see from them, di ba? And sabi nga natin, a common principle is, if you treat me well, I will treat you well by continuing of doing a business with you. So lagi po nating tandaan yan. Have a customer service characteristic such as integrity. Another is an empathy, and later we are going to have our comparison between empathy and the sympathy. For empathy, it is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. It is the act of putting yourself in other shoes and seeing a problem from their point of view. And sometimes when we say empathy kasi, ang ginagamit nating word dito is yung I and you. Bakit na natin ginagamit yung word na I and you kapag sumasagot tayo sa customers natin or kapag kausap natin yung customers natin? Simply because in empathy kasi, you want to have a personal involvement with your customers. Kasi gusto mong mailagay yung sarili mo sa sitwasyon na kinalalagyan ng customers mo para mas maintindihan mo sila. Dahil kapag naintindihan mo sila sa paraan na kung paano nila naiintindihan yung bagay na yun or yung bagay about sa business mo, mas madali mong magagawa ng paraan yung problema na yun. And you compare this statement, this will be resolved by our team. You compare it with, I will ask our team to resolve this. Diba? The person here used the word I. So it only means that he wants to personally involve himself or herself with the situation of the customers. Ganun po ang ibig sabihin ng empathy. Yung gusto mong maramdaman kung ano yung nararamdaman nila. You want to say that you are experiencing what they are experiencing. Diba? And when we say empathy kasi, this is feeling with people. Nararamdaman mo yun with the customers. And also, pag sinabi kasi nating empathy, this means of, pag sinabi nating empathy, you drives connection. Nagli-lead ka ng connection from your customers. Nagkakaroon kayo ng connection with your customers. How about here, empathy statements? These are some of the examples of empathy statements like, is there anything I can do for you today, big or small? You are absolutely correct, sir, madam. I want to make sure that I really have an understanding of what you are telling me. I'm hearing that. So these are the sample statements of being an empathetic in customer service. Okay? So lagi natin pakatatandaan po, pag empathy kasi, we are driving connection with our customers, and we want to personally involve ourselves with our customers. By if you're going to make statements with your customers, you use the word I and you. And I and you represents your personal involvement with your customers. Another is sympathy. Pag sinabi naman po nating sympathy, this involves identifying with and even taking on others person's emotions. And when we say sympathetic response, this is in the form of, that really makes me angry too. I promise to fix it. Pag sinabi po kasi nating sympathy, hindi naman po siya negative, but you sympathize. Maganda naman is yung nakikisimpatya ka sa kung ano yung nararamdaman ng customers ninyo. Yun nga lang, you are not putting yourself into their situation. Nakikisimpatya ka lang, you feel sorry to them, but you don't know what they are really feeling. Sinasabi mo lang, pero you don't mean it. Parang ganun po yung ibig sabihin nun. So here, an example is, that really makes me angry too. I promise to fix it. So parang ginagatungan mo lang yung problema, or ginagatungan mo lang yung galit na meron yung customers niyo. And later, I will let you watch a short video na kung saan mas maintindihan pa natin kung anong ibig sabihin ng sympathy at ni empathy. So when we say sympathy, it doesn't communicate to a customer that you understand why they feel the way they feel. It only allows you to communicate that you understand their problem. Naiintindihan mo, but you really don't mean it. Hindi mo talaga alam kung anong ibig sabihin nun. Kung anong ibig sabihin nung nararanasan nila. And the typical or common response ng mga sympathetic is yung, I am sorry. Okay? So, let us watch this short video, which is about the comparison between being an empathetic and being sympathetic.
Stuff goes wrong for all of us, and at some point, it's our turn again to land in the pit of despair. But it's the conversations that we have whilst we're down there and how we respond to them that will determine just how fast we get back out again. Essentially, people will have one of two responses to us when they see us in pain: sympathy or empathy. Take one, the sympathetic response. The problem with sympathy is that it's based on the three things that worsen and prolong the bad situation that the person is in: pity, victim status, and agreement. When we sympathise, we add our own sorrow, fear, annoyance, our pity to the other person's feelings. And whilst they now feel less lonely, being joined by another person confirms that the pit is real and bad. When we treat people like victims, they behave like victims. And agreement just makes the walls of the pit all the more intimidating. Sympathy always ends in the same way, with a bungled rescue attempt, which almost always fails, because deep down, we don't want to be rescued. We want to be right. Okay, everyone, take two, quiet on set, roll camera, and empathy. When we empathise with someone, we have the power to change the game. By reflecting back the feeling that we see the person having, we show them that they have been understood, deeply understood. By reflecting back their circumstances in plain words, we help them to step back and regain perspective, and importantly, the belief that they can repair their own situation for themselves. When all's said and done, sympathy can actually feel nice for a bit. But when it comes to getting to a solution, only empathy has the power to get someone up and running again. Okay. Take three.
Hope that really explains well the difference between being sympathetic and empathetic. Sabi nga nila, it is better to become empathetic rather than being sympathetic. Pero hindi natin sinasabi na mali ang sympathetic. So sometimes, some situations requires us to become sympathetic rather than being empathetic. So when we say sympathetic kasi, we try to lessen the bad experience of our customers or the feelings that they are feeling. But you are not making it too personal. Unlike sa empathetic kasi, you are personally involving yourself, but you are not adding to the fire. Pag sympathetic kasi, you agree. Nag-agree ka sa kung ano yung galit or kung ano yung nararamdaman ng tao or ng customers. Nagdadagdag ka pa eh. Yun yung parang ginagatungan mo palalo. So, imbes na makaahon tayo or makagawa tayo ng paraan or masolusyonan yung problema, mas lumalala kasi nga yung customers natin mas nagagalit or mas lumalala yung pag-iisip nila doon sa or yung nararamdaman nila about doon sa particular na bagay doon sa ating business. So, yun ang dapat natin iwasan. But when it comes to empathetic kasi, you try to feel their emotions pero hindi ka gumagatong. Tinatry mo na tulungan siyang makagawa ng paraan or masolusyonan kung ano yung problema. Or yun yung ginagawa ng empathetic. So, sabi nga, sa sympathetic, kapag yung isang tao ay nagpapa-victim, wag na natin tulungan palalo or mag-agree sa kanila na maging victim pa sila lalo. Kasi baka mas lalo silang malugmok doon sa problema na meron sila. And at the same time, pag sympathetic kasi, parang ayaw mong gumawa ng solusyon. You are just, parang ayaw mong magawa ng aksyon, but you just want to be agreed na ikaw ay tama. Yun po yung sa sympathetic. So, now, let us move on to the last characteristic that we should have or that we must possess in customer service. Last is the compassion. And this is the ability to feel for another human, and it results in the desire to relieve their suffering. And you can do it by means of these three. Compassion or compassionate in customer service can be done by means of treating people at all points in the customer life cycle the same. You have to treat them equally. You just have to be nice and enforce compassionate behavior across departments and interactions with the people working within the business, and at the same time, most especially to your customers. And those mentioned are the characteristics that you must possess in customer service. And next is the passion for service, which is the history. This is a brief story about a passion for service. And this story is about the story of the Aramark. Paano ba siya naging Aramark? So this story is about the leading company in professional service in the world, which is what we call now as Aramark. So history shows its passion for the art of service. So Mr. David J. Davidson started in a very humble beginning where he just made the backseat of his car as his office or warehouse. And with that humble beginning of him, of having a one-man operation, he never imagined that his business will grow or will evolve into a worldwide professional services. So, what made him successful? Ano nga ba yung gumawa ano ba yung naging dahilan para siya ay maging successful? It is on his belief that focusing on customer service excellence would provide a successful pathway for a business. And that is something that is very inspirational and motivational, especially to tourism sectors. Maybe you could be like him, diba? Maybe we could be like him, not just you, but us. Maybe we could be like him. And someday, maybe you are already starting now. Maybe someday, maging katulad niya tayo, or maybe ngayon nagsisimula na po kayong gawin yun. And later, when during his journey in his business, later he met and collaborated his business with a good person, William Fishman, who found us has the same goal as him. Parehas yung gusto nilang makamit sa sarili nila, sa business nila. And also, Davidson found a good relationship as a friend with Mr. Fishman. And he is also into an automatic merchandising company. And that made them a good click na kung saan, sabi nga natin, sometimes you just have to find someone who could help you reach your goal and join you to do so. Ganun din tayo. Dapat magtulungan tayo at huwag magsiraan. Magtulungan tayo na umangat. At kapag umangat na yung isa, tulungan natin sila, tulungan natin yung mga kasamahan natin na umangat din. With the story of Davidson and William Fishman and the story of Aramark, as most of you are into service business, he is truly an inspiration. At siya ay isang patotoo na isa sa bagay na tutulong sa atin para maging successful ay ang pagbibigay ng customer service na magpapatunay na ito ay may isa sa katuparan natin sa pamamagitan ng pagbibigay ng isang magandang customer service. Ang customer service daw ay dapat nating alagaang mabuti. At dapat makapagbigay tayo ng maganda at may kalidad na serbisyo sa ating customers. And we also have to think customer satisfaction first before profit. Mahalin po natin ang customers natin at dapat makapagbigay tayo ng isang maganda at may kalidad na serbisyo at patuloy tayong makapag-build ng customer relations at makapag-reach out sa customers natin. Tuloy-tuloy lang po natin. Huwag nating bibitawan. Kasi lalong tumatagal, mas mararamdaman nila that you are trying to build a connection with your customers. And that is part of your customer relations and giving a quality customer service. Yan ay parte ng pagpapahalaga at pagmamahal sa customers natin. Again, customer satisfaction first before profit. I think that's the end already of my topic. Thank you so much for listening.